All right. So let's start it off by talking about the Mount Rushmore of Trump, Putin, Kim Jong Un, and Xi Jinping unveiled. And I was saying this the other day, guys. The other day when Trump came out and told us all, okay? When Trump came out and said, I cured autism, I was like, we have gone full Kim Jong Un. This is like 100%. It's 100% Kim Jong Un time now. I've stopped 8 wars. I've gotten peace across the entire globe. I am the head of the hottest economy that has ever happened before. I win all the golf championships. I cured autism. Like, we've gone full Kim Jong Un at this point. So I find it at this point pretty adept to put Trump on a Mount Rushmore with his boys, Putin, Kim Jong Un, and Xi Jinping. Although at this point, I think Xi Jinping has actually fallen out. In fact, actually, to be honest with you, I don't think Kim Jong Un, Xi Jinping, or Putin want Trump's face on the same Mount Rushmore as theirs. Like, that's how sad it is to be Donald Trump right now. And we're going to get to this part. With the rapture, guys, with the rapture, I started looking up, the prophecies and all this stuff, and I ended up on Nostradamus. And if you don't know, Nostradamus suffered from extreme gout later in his life, and he ended up dying of edema, right? And that is, guys, that is where your ankles swell up to fucking gigantic because of fluids, and it's extremely painful. So other than the fact that I've been saying that he's gone full Kim Jong Un lately, I've also been saying Donald Trump has been awfully bitchy lately, guys. Look, in 2017, the Donald Trump that would stand up there behind that podium would almost let anything just roll right off of him. In fact, many people were very upset because Donald Trump, when you would make fun of him, when you criticize him, he would just kind of go, well, they're not very good. I've heard their ratings suck. And that's still there. That's still there. But there is a level of bitchiness to Donald Trump right now that we have never seen before. And this is my theory. I think his ankles fucking hurt. And I think that he has been being forced to act like there is nothing wrong because, he's an alpha male, guys. He's an alpha male. And his ego won't allow him to tell people what is actually going on. I think Donald Trump is super bitchy because he has edema and people have been fucking clowning this guy for 8 straight months. 8 straight months of clowning his ass, all right? Those ankles hurt, brother. And we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that in a minute. Like I said, just wanted to get that out before I forget about it. All right. A new monument depicting a Mount Rushmore of world leaders, Donald Trump, Vladimir Putin, Kim Jong Un, and Xi Jinping, has been unveiled. This is it right here. Can we take a look at that? Look at that, guys. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Even in the Mount Rushmore, they fucking socially distance Donald Trump from the other dictators. The other dictators are like, no, he can't be that close. His breath stinks. The satirical display, is it satirical, equates Trump with authoritarian leaders such as Putin, Xi, and Kim, a comparison that reflects ongoing global debates over his political style and rhetoric. I can tell you guys already that this is a AI article. By borrowing the imagery of Mount Rushmore, a monument celebrating U.S. democracy, the installation highlights anxieties about whether Trump belongs among strongmen rather than statesmen. I can also tell you that this is AI because I can see in the background. Or is that just a different language? The sculpture was unveiled on September 23rd, during the rapture, by the way, in the atrium of Bangkok's Seacon Square, a huge shopping mall, as part of a camping-themed event. The 2-story replica was built to promote the Somewhere Else, the series, the Summit Camp event. Visitors can pay, I don't know what is that, 99 baht, which is $3.09, to scale a rock climbing wall inside the installation or take part in archery activities. Camping gear, free food, and beverages are also on offer near the display. The installation takes its inspiration from Mount Rushmore, the granite monument in South Dakota, completed in 1941. Trump has faced mounting accusations in 2025 of behaving like a dictator, with critics pointing to a series of moves they say undermine democratic institutions and concentrate power in the presidency. Yeah, there's not really a question about this anymore. The dude hates free speech. He's obviously attempting to be a strongman. He literally tariffed fucking Brazil over Bolsonaro, who tried to coup his own government. Like, I mean, at this point, if you don't think Trump's a dictator, I'm going to need you to go ahead and show me your evidence, because there's a fucking Mount Rushmore full of evidence that shows that Donald Trump actually is a dictator. So, authoritarian moves. At times, Trump has directly addressed the accusation, "I'm not a dictator. I don't like a dictator," he has said in response to criticism, but in other contexts, he has appeared to toy with the label, claiming, "A lot of people are saying maybe we'd like a dictator." Jesus Christ, we are so fucked. And then, of course, they talked a little bit about, was it Anna Paulina Luna, I think? Yeah, that had asked if he could be on Mount Rushmore, right? So Anna Paulina Luna introduced a bill to add Trump's face to Mount Rushmore. The bill stalled in the House Committee on Natural Resources. President Trump's bold leadership and steadfast dedication to America's greatness have cemented his place in history, Luna said in a press release. Mount Rushmore, a timeless symbol of our nation's freedom and strength, deserves to reflect his towering legacy, a legacy further solidified by the powerful start to his second term. The original sculptor previously said he doubted anyone else could fit on the monument. And definitely not Donald Trump's fat ass head, and most likely not Donald Trump's fat ass ankles either. All right, so let's get that all. Kankles McTaco tits, Kankle McTaco tits cannot go on Mount Rushmore. All right, that has not stopped Trump supporters from suggesting his face be added. Well, they certainly have room for it there. Secretary Doug Burgum, who's a complete fucking bootlicker, told Lara Trump on her Fox News show when she asked if Trump could one day appear on the monument. Trump himself addressed the idea back in August 2020, denying a report the White House aides had contacted then South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem about the process. Look, I just, this is the kind of shit that you want to think is just a joke. This is the kind of stuff that oftentimes Trump supporters will say, you guys are just making a big deal out of this. You guys are just making a big deal. It's not real. It's just a joke. He's just making jokes. And then like 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, you're like, hold on. They're trying to actually get his face on Mount Rushmore. Like, this shit right here is going to be bananas if we ever have to encounter this. By the way, I just want you guys to know this because I want to be clear about this. This is a camping event in Thailand, guys. This is in Thailand. This is a Mount Rushmore with Trump's face on it at a camping event in Thailand. So just remember, it's not just us laughing at Donald Trump. It's the whole goddamn world, all right? Everybody's laughing at Donald Trump. What's happening, Reverend? How's it going, Reverend? You were doxxed as a leader of Antifa. Are we? You made a joke about Herschel Walker? Is that what it takes to be Antifa? Jesus Christ. I don't even know what to say anymore. He's Siamese twins with Orban? 100%. What's up, Luck Dragon? What's going on? So here we go. Let's Manic, are you making excuses? What up, Benny? What's going on, Benny? That's right. Tell Manic, Benny. Not everybody in pain's an asshole. Just most of them. What's happening, Paul? What's going on? Shit's in Thailand, guys. We're so cooked. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And check out that video on the screen now.